Well, we're back home, and it went well today. But, you know, I'm watching this Hegseth thing. Now, my son is a Trumper. Oh, the shame of it all. And, you know, I just wonder what he's thinking about Hegseth. Now, I'm not going to ask him because, you know, I don't talk to him very often, and especially with his views on Trumpenstein and everything. Last time I talked to him, I found out rapidly he's still a Trumper, and so I switched the subject to cars. we wound up discussing cars, viability, which ones are good, which ones are not, etc., etc. Now, I can't understand how my son could be a Trumper when he sees Hegseth and what Hegseth has done with Signalgate. Now, my son was also in the military, also in the Air Force, and his job in the Air Force was securing the presidential phone lines. Yeah, securing the presidential phone line. That was his job in the military. So I can't imagine what he's thinking when he sees Hegseth using an app and then on his personal computer and, you know, sending this stuff to his wife and his brother, etc. It just, you know, I was sitting with that going, now I don't know if my son, how much he's tuning into this stuff. He may not be watching it at all because he's up in right next to the Canadian border, like an hour away from the Canadian border with a farm. So he's taking care of farm animals. Yes, he went from being a software architect for Disneyland to being a goat herder. Yep, that was his choice. Now he still does some things for Hard Rock Cafe for their gambling thing online. He does some you know, computer work for that. But yeah, I just sit here and wonder if he's listened to the Hegseth thing and what he's thinking about it, you know? So, especially because of his field in the military. Maybe my son needs to talk to Hegseth. Oh, my Lord. Are you going to give me the bear? Is it bear throwing time? No, you're not going to get the bear. I got the bear. I got the bear, Mr. Mickey. Come on, let go. You want me to throw it? You got to let go. Mr. Mickey. Mr. Mickey, get the bear. There he goes, after the bear. Yeah, you gonna give me the bear? You want me to throw the bear? You know, he's got a ball and everything, but he wants to play fetch with the bear. He says playing bear fetch is much more exciting than ball. You want me to get the bear? Well, you could just stand there and hold it if you want. I'm going to get the bear. Get the bear. I got to get that bear. Yep. There it goes. Get him in, Lily. Get that bear. Did you get that bear? So anyway, I was just kind of sitting with that, just going, that's, boggles the mind. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.